And shifting our focus to West Asia, Israel has launched new airstrikes in Gaza, killing 5 people, including a 1-year-old girl in Khan Yunis. Now, the new strikes came the morning after one of the deadliest days in the Gaza Strip since the truce began on October 10th. The attack has raised concerns with ceasefire mediator Qatar, warning that the renewed attacks threaten to undermine the fragile, weeks-long truce between Israel and Hamas. The Israel Defense Force has released a footage allegedly recovered from the camera of a Hamas operative showing armed members of the terror group operating in an abandoned elementary school in the northern Gaza. And according to the IDF, the shaft leads to a Hamas tunnel that is part of a wider underground network in Beit Hanun. In another development, an Israeli hostage released last month after more than 2 years in captivity has claimed that he was sexually assaulted while being held hostage by Hamas. This is the first such allegation publicly made by an Israeli hostage against Hamas. Families of Israeli hostages, both freed and deceased, have set up a wall of questions for the October 7 inquiry, seeking transparency about the events surrounding the Hamas attack. This initiative comes amid public outrage over the treatment of hostages in Gaza. Over 60 delegations gathered in Brussels on Thursday to tackle Gaza's reconstruction, security, and governance challenges. Co-hosted by France and Saudi Arabia, the Palestine Donor Group meeting pushes for Palestinian Authority reforms as demanded by the U.S. peace plan approved at the UN Security Council. Now, at the forum, the EU urged the Palestinian Authority to scrap its Martyrs Fund and overhaul textbooks. The EU further sought more international support to stabilize Palestine's finances, acknowledging the Palestinian Authority's progress on reform amid what is described as exceptional circumstances. The anti-settler organization Peace Now has announced the creation of a new settlement in the south of occupied West Bank. Peace Now, in a statement, said that the new outpost is intended to choke the Palestinian town of Beit Sahur and block its development. On the other hand, 47 Palestine Action supporters were arrested in London for holding protests in support of a banned pro-Palestine group. They agitated outside the Justice Ministry, holding banners reading, and I'm quoting, "I oppose genocide." In another development, the UN has called Israeli PM Netanyahu's recent visit to Syria buffer zone concerning, urging respect for the 1974 disengagement agreement. Netanyahu's trip in the Golan Heights zone, where troops are deployed, has drawn sharp rebukes from Syria, Turkey, Iran, Jordan, and Algeria. The funerals were also held for the 11 Palestinians killed in an Israeli airstrike on a refugee camp in southern Lebanon's Sidon. The Israeli military claimed the strike targeted Hamas members preparing an attack, but according to local reports, strike targeted a center inside the crowded camp, injuring 4 others. The attack has been condemned by Iran, Hamas, and Lebanon, with accusations of violating ceasefire agreements.